Hello, everybody. I'm John Gauthier with Gopher Industrial, and today we have Carl Svebek with us again, and we're looking forward to his third tournament of the season. Going to talk a little bit about it. A couple of things. We just got back from the Classic and the Expo. We had a great booth there.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, had a lot of people come by and see us and visit with you, Carl, and got to talk to you a little bit. But, you know, now it's time to go from looking at watching other people fish to you getting to fish again.
Well, you know, John, I tell you, anybody that goes to the Classic and fishes, when they leave there, the one thing they want to do is go fish. I mean, it's pretty exciting, and to be able to see that finish at this year's Classic was really, you know, dynamite, and now just pins and needles waiting for that next tournament to start up.
That's right. I think that, you know, no doubt it was an exciting finish and stuff, and I know that it's a finish that you one day hope to aspire to get to that point,
right.
And I think you will. But first, we got to get through these next couple tournaments, and I know we got Lake Chickamauga coming up on Tennessee,
right?
And it's a kind of a different fishery again, which is typical of on the road. But you know, we went from an open that was one shallow, we went from an open that was one in 100 foot of water,
right?
And so I think that from understanding, you're going to approach this one a little differently. So you kind of want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, you know, John, you know, it's so funny. I mean, I did this for so long, and then just had a little bit of a break, you would say, and now I'm back in it full swing, and you know, I am taking a different approach. I mean, this is you know, it's just as important as the first tournament, but you know, I put a lot into the last couple of tournaments, and I think somewhat as you know, I tell people having the right mindset is really important to be able to go out there and figure these fish out. But you know, I'm going to have a little more relaxed approach. I'm taking this tournament. I know the fishery there is dynamite. I mean, they catch some huge fish, and I think it's going to fish into my strengths. I mean, you know, just looking at, you know, the days back at Rayburn and Toledo Bend, and then, you know, and then look at Chickamauga. I think, you know, it's going to have that kind of caliber fish. It's got some really nice fish. So
it's kind of similar, and it has grass.
It does. It has some grass, and but you know, I'm going to try to go in it with a real open mind. I mean, I want to get there. I've you know, haven't planned what probably I typically do, but I know where I'm going to be. I have seen the lake. I haven't fished it before, but you know, it'll be exciting. I think it'll get out there, and I just want to start from scratch, and I want to learn something new each and every day that I practice. I will get about 5 days to go out there and explore the water, and by George, I'm just excited to get there.
Well, and I think that that's important for all of us to understand too, is that you get, you know, sometimes you can over prepare, and you can get some preconceived notions in your mind about what you should do, and then you spend all your time doing that instead of chasing something that could have actually worked.
Right.
You know, because you do research and you read how other people caught them, and that's always not necessarily the way that you're going to catch them when you're there.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I think this is you know, I think the whole thing is going back into it new, like you're doing again, is that trying to find what that process is going to be for you. You know, and for us as anglers, what best works for us when we're preparing to go just fish for the weekend. And so
you're exactly right.
You know, sometimes it helps to do some research, and sometimes it helps just to get up there and go fishing.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better, because that's so true. You know, and fishermen are different. I mean, you know, I've had a couple of good buddies of mine that were, of course, fishing the elites. Todd Faircloth had a great tournament at Toledo Bend. And, you know, and when you look at these multiple day tournaments like that, I mean, you have to have that mindset anyway.
That's right.
And, you know, sometimes we read a little bit too much in, you know, what we read or what we see, but then when we get there in practice, we're pretty much content on what we did in practice. And that's why I just want to have a good open mind. I want to be able to feel it and just go in there and hopefully have some success. We'll find out here in about a week and a half.
Yeah, well, it's exciting. I think the weather conditions are supposed to be pretty favorable for you guys while you're up there, and that always helps when you have some good, you know, favorable weather to being able to get on the water. But I'm looking forward to seeing how you're going to do. I know you're going to do well. You always represent Gopher Industrial very well, and you know, we look forward to seeing you up there. We'll be following it every day. But anytime you guys get a chance, you know, go look at Carl's Facebook page. Look at it. We've got another $250 gift certificate.
Yeah, I tell you what, folks at Gopher are just dynamite. I mean, these guys, hey, they support what we love, and that's fishing, and it's been wonderful. I mean, we just gave away a $1,000 Bass Pro Shops gift card at the Classic, and of course, you know, every tournament I fish throughout the year, we've been giving away $250 Bass Pro Shop gift cards. So, hey, be sure and go to gopherindustrial.com, or you can go to my website at carlswebek.com, and be sure and register for that $250 Bass Pro Shop gift card. And I tell you what, somebody's really lucky. I believe, I don't have his name with me, but I do know that the winner, kind of like Jordan Lee, is from Alabama, that won the $1,000. I know he's tickled to death, and we've had such a huge response, and I think it's great. Such a tight-knit community of people that fish, and I tell you what, we couldn't have a better group of people supporting us in Gopher Industrial. I mean, those guys are super. You know, the owner of was at Toledo Bend this weekend, and you know, spending some time and rooting Todd Faircloth on, which is pretty special. You know, you don't always see, you know, your sponsor there rooting you on and giving you those pep talks, but yeah, it's pretty special.
That's right, and these guys they really make it possible for you to be able to go fishing and for us to be able to promote the sport of fishing, but also, you know, promote our business and our sponsors that help cover the fishing for us.
Right.
You know, but please do go visit www.gopherindustrial.com, and for any of your industrial and your home needs, they can fill it all. They can ship it right to your house and fix you up.
Right.
You know, we like to say we got a welding rod in our hand all week long, but a fishing rod on the weekend, and so we want you to do it. And so
that's right.
So go to the website, look at it, and then remember our saying is let the gopher get it.
Let the gopher get it.